If you read your computer game gossip, you're probably aware that SSI and role-playing game publisher TSR have parted ways. But you may not know that the terms of the deal still allow for SSI to release sequels of previous AD&D titles. The first of these sequels will arrive later this year in Dark Sun, Wake of the Ravager. The Dark Sun gaming world made its debut on the PC late last year. Shattered Lands, the first Dark Sun title, featured a new, completely mouse-controlled gaming engine which proved to be much faster and more convenient than SSI's previous interfaces. The addition of psionics for both player characters and NPCs gave Shattered Lands a dose of individuality and made it stand out in a cluttered RPG feel. Wake of the Ravager looks very similar to its predecessor. It takes place in the same world and uses the same interface. You begin by building a 4-character party in the character creation screen. The usual race, class, and alignment choices are available, but players new to the Dark Sun world will encounter a new class, Psionicist. Another interesting quirk carried down from Shattered Lands allows you to manually alter your character's attribute scores. Sure, this is cheating, but hey, you pay $50 for a game, you should have the ability to turn your party into a superhuman wrecking crew. You just might need to fidget with your characters a bit before playing, because Ravager throws combat at you from the get-go. While maneuvering about the game world, your party is represented by one icon only. That's of your party's leader. When you enter a hostile situation, though, all 4 characters appear on the screen and you go into combat mode. Fighting is simply a matter of clicking the sword or arrow icon on the enemy you want to engage. Winning combat is considerably harder. A great deal of strategy lies in deciding where to move your characters and when to cast which spells from where. A notable characteristic of combat in Dark Sun is that magic and melee are equally important. Obviously, a party of 4 half-giant fighters would make short work of any small monsters they encounter, but against magic users, they're sitting ducks. Several monsters and NPCs in the world of Athos possess psionic or magic ability, so clerics and psionicists who can counteract magical attacks are vital to any party. More spells and powers are available in Ravager than in any previous SSI title. In your quest to save Athos from the mighty dragon of Urdraxa and his sidekick the Lord Warrior, your party will come across many NPCs, most of whom will talk to you. Conversations run deep in Ravager, and through them you'll come across important information. Sure, you'll have to get past a load of generic, unimportant crap before you learn anything you need to know, but that's standard fare in any RPG. All character manipulation can be done from 1 or 2 screens. The inventory screen not only lets you arm, disarm, and clothe your characters, but also lets you click and drag between characters to swap items easily. When the party finds a merchant they want to do business with, this screen is used to buy and sell items also. Purchases can be made by merely dragging an item from the merchant's inventory to your own. Sales are made by dragging the chosen item onto a sell icon. Each RPG release seems to move closer and closer to the ideal. Combining the perfect interface with a deep, structured storyline would set the market on fire. Wake of the Ravager certainly is easy to control, as all aspects of its interface use the mouse only and fit together intuitively. Athos is a huge world indeed, and veteran gamers who complain that existing games are too short will find plenty to feed on here. Calling all Shattered Land fans! Wake of the Ravager looks to be much more of the same. And when we're talking about an SSI TSR game, that's exactly what we want.